since I was a little girl, I've been in love with paper. I love the way it feels, I love the way it folds, I love the way it crinkles. But as a kid, I had all this raw interest and nowhere to really apply it. So, luckily enough, I found the program Destination Imagination, where alongside some of my friends, some people who actually ended up becoming some of my closest friends, I worked to solve these creative problem-solving challenges. And it was really through this experience that I started viewing creativity as something like an egg. It's something that we should nurture and cherish, and something that we should encourage in everyone. So with that, let's take a look at some of the creations which I think reflect my design process. This first one is something that I created to fill the role of an angry chef. And actually, it did just that. But the most striking thing to me about this is just that I really just started playing with these recipes, and then I just put more and more and more together, and then suddenly it was a skirt. And then I put more and more, and then suddenly it was a dress. So to me, that's quite reflective of my design process, in that it's very material-driven and very just visceral. So this next dress, oh yeah, and here's the detail view. This next dress is something that I made to really convey the position of a couple's relationship through their lawn. So the idea was that when the lawn was dead and dying, the couple obviously wasn't getting along very well. They couldn't get it together enough to make their grass grow. So, and then I had to make this dramatic turn where finally the grass was green and everything was good, they were getting along. So that transition was definitely my biggest challenge in that dress. And this next dress, oh, and I'd like to add that all of my dresses are really paper projections of something that inspires me, which is fashion. So even though it appears as if it's kind of just like a fashion show or something like that, it's really about my passion, which is paper and paper craft. And in these next two dresses, you'll probably see more of my fashion inspirations. So this one was for the role of an angry queen, and really the most striking thing to me about this is that when I had constructed the whole thing, I looked at the one of the top folds. Oh, here, and then I noticed, wow, there's fractal geometry in this dress. So basically, this top layer is made off of fractals, and I was kind of shocked. Like, it was really a full circle moment for me when I was just like, wow, all this stuff like math and origami and really just fashion, it was just all coming together, and it was just like a really profound thing. And the final dress is the one I'm wearing right now, which I made just for TEDx. And probably the most challenging thing about this dress was the fact that I had one idea of what I wanted to do, and then I went into the paper store and I saw this beautiful material. Like, it's actually these, I don't know if you can see it too well, but, and I was just like, wow, I've got to use that. So all the stuff that I'd already ordered online and everything, I was just kind of threw all my preconceived notions away and created this totally other dress that I just was totally inspired from after touching that paper. So really my process is quite material-based, and that's something that really is inspiring to me. So basically, through all of this, I've learned something about myself and everyone, and that is that we should really, really cherish creativity. And really, the more my creative egg hatched, so to speak, the more interest I developed in pursuing a career in creativity and or even like just a creative lifestyle. And that was really the most important thing to me that's probably happened to me ever. So with that, I'd just like to say that looking behind me and looking to my future, I'd like to create something both useful and beautiful, something that you can both use and rest your eyes on. And that's what I hope to do. Thank you so much.